What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing? Happy Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. Where's my water? Drinking my water. A lot of stuff going on. The alt-right and Black Panther. The alt-right and Black Panther. Man. It's a match made in heaven. And I have to give the alt-right this for this one, man. I have to give the alt-right this one. You know, this is a genius move. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I was just reading about the Dr. Boyce drama, man. Oh my God, yo, I want to, you know, hold up, let me get my camera right, man. I gotta get that Boyce stuff, man. Yo, what's up, 50 Cal? You know. I've been hugging the block, man. Yo, people are saying Boyce Watkins is worse than Dr. Umar now, man. You know, I just watched that video with Yvette, you know, and you know, it was really funny about Yvette. You know, I was reading it on the Collie, and then, you know, when Dr. Boyce, he accused Yvette of having a white girlfriend. Like, people on the Collie were mad. They were like, I guess they didn't, I don't know if they didn't know if she was lesbian or not. No, a bunch of brothers on the Collie were mad. They were loved. They wanted some Yvette. But yeah, back Dr. Boyce, man. Who's Mr. Wu, man? Who is Wu? Is Wu said he sells hope. He had Dr. Boyce's picture up there. Oh my gosh. Mainstream media block latest speech. I don't know when did they block out the one this morning? I watched the one this morning. Yeah, I think I seen that 50. I had to check again, 50 Cal. I thought I did, or I was going to look at something else had come up, but I mean to get back to my DMs. So thanks for sending that. Thanks, Sean. Oh, there was one this evening. No, I didn't see it. Damn. I thought there was like a 4chan thread on that or something like that. They cut the feed. And they kicked all the journalists out? They post the video, cut the sound. Hustling rock. That's right. Hustling rock. Man, get the hell out of here. But man, that's crazy. Yvette and Dr. Boyce, and people calling him Dr. Moist. I mean, it's messed up, man. You know, these black intellectual class, they got to do better, man. It's kind of crazy, man. Oh man, you gotta send me a link, man. I don't. Hold on, let me try to find it. Cause I don't know if I seen the it actually happened. But you know, it's messed up, Dr. Moist. You know, I half-assed like Dr. Moist. But, you know, they get into this pettiness, you know, and I don't know where it comes from, man. Like, well, I do know where it comes from, you know, but I don't know why you know, in Black America, we got to do this to each other. You know, everybody should have their own lane they can operate in. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to black folks in this lane, and it's, you know, people always start turning on each other, man. It's crazy. You know what I mean? People you can't let everybody eat, man. I'm gonna let somebody eat, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Yeah, tomorrow's the memo. Hopefully this might be a short. I'm just gonna warn y'all now. This might be a short stream. My daughter is a little bit under the weather, so she might be waking up. If she does, I gotta go tend to her, make her drink some water. She's hard headed, but I just want to let that out there. And please, everybody, hit the thumbs up. I mean the thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. But man, let me get into this. Alt-right has a new hero. Oh yeah, I did see that 50 cal. Thanks. What's up, Andrew? Yeah, thanks, Don Ioana. I don't know if it's on Twitter, Stanley, but I was on some forums and people were like, "There's a big dust up between Yvette and Dr. Boyce." It's ugly too. Now, Dr. Boyce has accused Yvette of sleeping with a white woman. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long a Yamin you're supposed to. A Yamin ain't supposed to be super long. But Yamin, you're supposed to say Yamin quick. You know what I mean? I mean that's holy smokes, man. I gotta talk about this Panther, man. This is the you know, this is the best, you know, I don't want to say it, I guess a troll, but you know, this is one of the better you know, alt-right 4chan operations that has come to pass, man. You know, I guess I don't know who started it. You know, they're claiming that the Black Pigeon Speaks started it, and they're commenting that the Black Panther is an alt-right is the alt-right hero. You know, let me read this here. Black Panther is not a character whose backstory, morals, or goals will cater to globalist, multiculturalists, or SJWs. Black Pigeon Speaks, a cultural commenter whose YouTube channel boasts over 200K subscribers, points out several tenets of Black Panther's character that paints a portrait of T'Challa as a hero of the alt-right. Firstly, Black Panther is anti-globalist. Black Panther's moral coda is steeped in strong nationalistic conviction that constantly places the well-being of his people's history, culture, and identity over any external attempts at opening up a culture and an economy of Wakanda, the fictional African country in the Marvel Universe. Wakanda is a hierarchical society that is intentionally racial homogeneous, and its immigration policy is essentially isolationist. Other cultural influence are not permitted with Wakandan borders, as Black Panther believes that them to be harmful to the well-being of his people. The Wakandan king enforces those policies through a culturally entrenched military, the Hatut Zera, a former secret police turned military group, and the Dora Milaje, the king's all-female Praetorian Guard. In this sense, T'Challa expresses strikingly neo-Nazi tendencies. So now T'Challa is Hitler, man. I can't take it, man. You know what I mean? But what symbol is he going to be used for, Dave? You know, it's kind of interesting the way I see it. You know, there wasn't any this link. I know some people like to see, I mean, if you're black, we're all the same or something like that, or we automatically be friends with other blacks from other nations, but that's not necessarily the case. You know what I mean? American blacks and, you know, let's say Islander blacks, like, you know, Jamaica or Haiti or, you know, Nigeria or Ghana, they're not automatically just friends just because they're black. I don't know. I don't know where this misconception comes from, but you know what I mean, that's almost like, you know, that not all white people are friends just because they're white, you know. So there was never this you know, grouping with African Americans and Africans or people, countries from Africa, you know, even though you probably should have been, you know, there isn't nobody held the hand out and say, shake my hand and, you know, let's we cool and things of that nature. Nah, there was never been like that. So it's crazy to see an African fictional character be so praised by black Americans when, you know, this might be a change. You know what I mean? Maybe they're testing the waters, you know what I'm saying? But I've always found that it's kind of strange. Gaddafi did nothing wrong. Thanks for people coming in. Please hit that thumbs up button. Please subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. I think I need to move my camera over, but this is in direct opposition to what the Black Lives Matter movement stands for: diversity, globalism, transgender affirmation, and collective value. Let me reread that. This is in direct opposition to what Black Lives Matter movement stands for: diversity, globalism, transgender affirmation, and collective value. Why would a group named Black Lives Matter be concerned with globalism, be concerned with transgender affirmation? Why? I'm trying to figure out why would that be important? You know what I'm saying? I don't get that at all. I don't get that at all. I don't get it. That's kind of crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of messed up, man. T'Challa ensures that the border of Wakanda is impregnable, and that its population remains nearly exclusively Wakandan. Instead of globalism, Wakanda is an isolationist country. The patriarchal monarchy of Wakanda thrives on the backs of traditional family units. So that's definitely getting them out the paint. That's crazy. Secondly, oh wait, let me read the rest of it, because he called him a fascist. With T'Challa himself being a straight male with a positive relationship with his father, who had been married to a woman. Instead of collective values or socialism, T'Challa goes as far as to destroy his country's main export of vibranium, so his people become hardworking individuals and not rely on external income. This is fascism 101. State dominance of the economy. Yo, man, this is... I'm fucking crying. Yeah, I mean, a lot of societies are like that. You're right. Secondly, the Kingdom of Wakanda is not a constitutional republic, democracy, or any other form of government rule that emerged from the Enlightenment. T'Challa is a militaristic absolute monarch, and Wakanda is a nation that has historically thrived as a Caesar, or I don't know how to say that word, society that is the king rules. The king rules both as the national religious leader and the commander-in-chief. In Wakanda, there is no separation of church and state. Then T'Challa is the authoritarian ruler of every aspect of Wakanda society. You know what, Don, you wanna? That did dawn on me that, you know, since Kirby and Stan Lee created quote unquote Black Panther, were they really modeling Wakanda after Israel? That's something you gotta think about, man. I honestly think that might be a possibility. Thirdly, and perhaps the most characteristic anti-globalist aspect of Wakandan society is the fact that though Wakanda possesses universal health care and a cure for cancer, its government refuses to assist other countries. Wakanda is chiefly concerned with the well-being of its people, foreign plights, and would-be immigrants be damned. They're going to get sick. Based on these elementary observations, it's abundantly clear that Black Panther is indeed a hero of the alt-right, personifying a political philosophy often associated with the Dark Enlightenment. Black Panther in the nation of Wakanda exemplifies a nationalist socialist utopia. King T'Challa is basically a fascist autocrat when it comes to ruling his country. Neo-Nazis everywhere are looking forward to seeing their favorite totalitarian, monarchist, nationalist, isolationist, chauvinist, and racial homogeneous kingdom and superhero hit this big screen in 2018. I think they're trying to take sort of the edge off. Because I think they're seeing, the Black Americans are psyched for this movie. I haven't seen African Americans, the Akatas that shine, psyched for something since, I don't know, since Cam was in the Super Bowl, since Beyonce Lemonade came out or something like that. I think, and it's true. It is if a ethno state was going to come to fruition, it would be certainly modeled after Wakanda. That's crazy. It really is. What can you say? Maybe some of these policies are good for the people. Maybe some of these policies are good. Basically, T'Challa is a Black Donald Trump. He's basically Trump. He's the King Trump. And, slanging vibranium all across the world. What's going on, Red Pill? No, I'm actually not an O'Reilly fan. I'm not too cool, but I think I like the name of the show. And somebody had told me to name it the Hotep Factor, so I just decided. But no, I never watched O'Reilly. No, it's not going to flop. I think the pre-sales, they already got it scheduled to be 100 million right out the gate. It's not going to flop. Yeah, they're remaking a lot of stuff. They're talking about doing a Martin reboot, man. I don't know. People are like, how are they going to do it without Tommy? I don't know. But what time is this memo coming out? This is what we need to know. The memo. When is the memo coming out? You know, I never seen Capitol Hill so shook up. It could grow more Hoteps in the community. Tommy never got a job, man. Well, I thought the joke was Tommy was working. I mean, like he was like a male stripper or something like that. You suspect the memo will be anticlimactic? I don't know. I don't know about that, man. I think this might be the big one. This might be the happening of all happenings. This might be what we've been waiting for. Because I think it's going to show they abused the FISA warrants and stuff like that. Somebody going to have to go down. All the memo says Obama won't be having Trump to the barbecue. Trump can't get invited to the cookout, man. Come on, man. Stop. Stop. You know, man, there's too much back and forth. You know what I mean? There's definitely something important in those memos. Will it take the sting off everything? You know, I think Trump's poll numbers are going up. You know what I mean? Excuse me. You know, with the taxes and everything. So the Democrats can ill afford to him to gain any momentum. And you know, if the public is start looking at this, man, oh, it's a Russian screw job, it's all fake, then that's going to hurt the Democrats, man. They can't afford this. They can't afford a screw up. Yeah, rapper 1,000, man, but I mean, I don't know. I'm sure people don't. A lot of Black Americans don't look at this Congressional Black Caucus as being any type of leader or anything like that. You know, it was kind of embarrassing they were sitting down there like that. You know, if who cares who is truly responsible for the black unemployment rates? You know what I mean? If they were going down anyway, you know what I mean? It's the fact that they're down. I mean, on one hand, y'all say black folks need jobs, we need money, we don't got any money. Then on the other hand, when the unemployment is low, y'all sit there on your hands and with your fancy scarves and don't even acknowledge it. What is that Trump shirt? It's him wearing can you see it? It's him wearing it's him the 2 scoops. Remember the 2 scoop fiasco, man? If you want one, I think MAGA Charter on Twitter. Hit me up on Twitter. I'll send you the guy's at if you want one. I didn't listen to Andrew Davis. I didn't listen to that whole thing. I can't tell you what he said. It is embarrassing. No, is there YouTube for the new Purge movie? You know, Hollywood, man, is going all out, man. And the way they're going out, like, how they already had a movie ready for this? Like, how long was this shooting, man? You know what I mean? A whining Nancy P shirt. I'll have to get on that, man. I actually need it. So if you know somebody that can do some designs, I need some designs because I need to make a new shirt. Well, just like Uncle Hotep, you know what I mean? I don't think I've seen the Purge movies. I didn't see it. But, you know, I'm trying to... People need to cut back on this Hollywood stuff, man. But they did a Purge trailer and had, I guess, purging the Trump supporters or something. Tommy was a Hotep. I don't know, man. You have to hit me up on Twitter. I can get you the guy who did it. I don't know his at number, at name right off the bat. Yeah, it's just a movie. Wakanda has a wall. That's right. That's a good tweet to do, man. Wakanda has a wall. I might tweet that right now. That's an excellent tweet, Jesus. Pardon me. Yeah, didn't Joe Kennedy? I seen his house. He had a wall around his house, man. And that's crazy. The deep state dusted off of Kennedy. You know what I mean? They're in trouble, man. They got to do that. They're in serious shit. They're seriously doo-doo. You know, I think all this, you know, Democrats are going to have a resurgence in 2018 at the midterms. I think that was all for naught, man. The Last Jedi. I seen a bootleg. I didn't go to see it. I didn't go see it in the theaters. Oh, red hat and all? Oh my gosh, man. That's almost like CSI, man. They're all like, I mean, is it CSI, the one with Ice-T in it? Oh, Law and Order. They do up to date, like they take stuff right from the headlines and just shoot it. Like they'll take a whole story, just take the whole story, and remix it and do it and shoot the television episode. It's propaganda. It's straight up propaganda. No, man. People were talking like a lot of people were. Somebody was trolling. You gotta understand. Sometimes these people be trolling with that boycott of Black Panther. They're not boycotting Black Panther. They're going to see that in droves, man. Negroes is coming out the woodworks. You be like, I never even thought too many Negroes live in America. You see them all the movie theater. They're gonna come out the woodworks to see this. I'm trying to think how I'm gonna see it. I'm not trying to see it with no shines, man, because I'm not trying to hear people talk through the mirror theater, man. I refuse, man. Oh yeah, what's the main character's name on SVU, man? She's a piece of work, man. I hate to be cleaving that movie theater. You ain't shit. You ain't shit, man. I'm gonna go see Black Panther. I'm gonna say build the wall. I'm gonna like Wakanda has a wall. Yo, I'm gonna say make Wakanda great again. You know. Oh, movies by the airport. Damn, you must be in there. You must be fly a lot. It depends, you know what I mean? But it's gonna be crazy. Is it racist for white filmmakers to give their own opinion on the Black Panther film review? No, of course not. You know, but I've seen these blavity blacks, sit there and complain about it and say, if you're white, don't even think about reviewing the film. I'm like, how can a white person review Black Panther when the white man put the money up? the white man created the character, and now you're telling me in 2018 the white man can't review the film? Like, that's asinine. But this is the type of people I'm dealing with. Oh man, stop. You know, it's crazy, you know, but this is how hyped up you can get some people. You know, it's just a film, a Marvel film that's been done thousands of times, and this goes what, you know, I like to say about Black Americans. A lot of times we just want to fit in. You know, white man got a superhero movie, I gotta have a superhero movie. You see what I'm saying? It's you know, and they're stressing so much importance. Oh, it's gonna be great for us to see this, you know, and it's gonna be so great for people's egos and shit like that. You know, I mean, it's just a movie. You know, Blade came out, like you said, Wesley Snipes, man. I mean, nobody was acting like this, but these people, this generation, these millennial blacks, these paper on the wall Negroes, you know what I mean? This is the thing they've been waiting for. You know what I mean? They just, you know, it's. I'm gonna try to put it into words, but man, I don't. I gotta be more measured with my words. You watched The Godfather for the first time over the weekend. I don't know. Did Spawn come before Blade? I'll say the one thing about Spawn, it didn't come. It wasn't a great comic book to movie adaptation. You know, the comic book was like groundbreaking at the time. You know what I mean? And I think it just didn't go over well in the theater. You had to have it was a dark comic book, but I don't think the movie was as dark as it should have been. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, the first one was Spawn was a letdown. I'm sorry. How can white people become free? You gotta stop messing with the elves, I guess. Sheen's dad. But yeah, the movie was garbage, but the Spawn comic book, man, that had a great run. You know what I mean? What was it, Image Comics? You know, they had a great run there. Oh, there actually is a reboot of Spawn coming? Well, it should be almost like a horror film, because that's what the movie, I mean, this comic book was like. It was a lot of horror, a lot of demons, you know what I mean? He actually sold his he sold his soul to the devil, pretty much, you know what I mean? Yeah, the fat clown. I think Spawn could be dope, man. You know, as far as them, like, if Deadpool has a lane, then Spawn should have a lane. You know what I mean? If you can purge anybody in liberal Hollywood, who would it be and why? That's tough. I would start with the people that do these kid shows. You know, I remake Hollywood because, you know, people need entertainment. People have always had entertainment since the days of gladiators. You know what I'm saying? You know, but film is kind of dangerous because it can put ideas in your mind and shit like that. But it also can be work good if you use it for good. But, you know, I don't think we've ever been in a society where they try to use it for good. You know what I mean? You got to really pick and choose what you watch and stuff like that. But I would start, you know, making shows for kids that are actually beneficial to them. Family Matters. What are you talking about? The TV show? Was there a TV show, Family Matters? I don't think I watched it, man. I'm dead ass. I didn't really watch. Let me see. Family. What is it, coming back? I don't think I ever watched Family Matters. Who was on Family Matters? Black sitcom. I never watched Family. I'm about to tell you in a second. Oh, hell no, I never watched that, man. With Urkel. No, I never watched that. Like, what year was this? 97 to 98? Yeah, I wasn't, like, what was I doing 97 to 98? I bought my house. No, I didn't buy it then. I really wasn't there watching TV. You know, I stopped watching TV for a minute. You know what I mean? I didn't watch any like syndicated stuff like that. I never watched it. The last syndicated show I watched was Married with Children. That's the last show I watched, like on that came on, like, you know, ABC, NBC, and stuff like that. You know, before the Netflix and the Hulu stuff came on, then, you know, then I picked up, I think the one after that, of course I watched The Wire. I watched Married Children, The Wire, and I think I watched The Office. I watched The Office like 2 years ago. But yeah, I've stopped watching TV for a minute, man. I never watched that. In Living Color, yeah, I watched that. But Family Matters, that was past my time. I had stopped messing with TV like that. Yeah, Bundy for life, man. That was a great show. It really, really was. But are they bringing Family Matters back? What are they doing with it? I remember the A-Team. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit older, so I remember my remembrance of TV was back in that era. You know, the A-Team, the Dukes of Hazzard. You know what I mean? But after a while, man, after like in the 90s, man, that wasn't. Forget it. Yeah, I forget that actor's name. He was in this. Didn't he work in the shoe store with them? Yeah, 80s and shit. Different Strokes. Yeah, I remember that. Yes, TV is definitely being used to alter society. That's without a question. Yeah, and there's no way Al Bundy would be on TV today, and that's crazy. That's crazy. What else is going on, people? Thank you, everybody, coming by. Greatly appreciate it. Everybody can hit that thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, it's programming. Which show would y'all reboot? You would reboot. I still watch David Carroll. I watched a video of his last week. I don't watch him often as much, but he doesn't put as much content as he does used to. But you know what's good? His you got to go in his what does he call it? His in the hole. His stuff in the hole is all right. Even Al bowed down to his wife, but his wife looked good, man. He bowed down too. Now, does the airports have a deal with the CNN that they play CNN all the time? You know, because CNN has like the go-to. You know, like if you go into like a place of business or a public place that has a TV and the news, it seems like it's always CNN or something like that. Yeah, Peg Bundy looked good. Are you high, man? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, the Incredible Hulk, Bill Bixby. I remember that. And you know, I remember when they had what was it? They just rebooted this. I forget. What's the TV show with? There was two gay guys and two girls. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And they're redoing it right now or something like that. They brought it back. Damn, the VA's not allowed to have any news on? Will and Grace, yes, yes, thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. But, you know, I remember Biden. There's an article on it. You can look it up. Joe Biden said he thanks Will and Grace because they helped change the outlook in America on that type of relationships and stuff like that due to Will and Grace. He said the marriage came, the marriage law came because of shows like Will and Grace. That's what he said. I actually knew somebody that watched that, man. I was like, man, wow. Mork from Ork. Yes, I remember that. Yes, I remember that. Three's Company. Yes, I remember that too. Damn, we're going way back. I never watched Seinfeld, to be honest with you, so I wouldn't know. Why would Seinfeld change the outlook on that? Yeah, you know what, Don Juan? I got a story to tell about that, man. But Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed was a little bit before my time. Ah. Oh, okay, I got you. Blackula. No, I don't remember Black. Mel's Diner, remember that. Oh, okay. You know, yeah. Maybe one day I'm going to go through Seinfeld and watch them all. Well, I know it's a lot. I might have to go through that. MacGyver, yes, MacGyver. That was on. Because what was right at... Was it an A-Team and then MacGyver? They were like right after each other. The Jeffersons. That's the word, John T, that they're dropping a Memo tomorrow. I haven't seen it, Rapper 1000. I haven't seen it yet. Because that's off of Blackish. That's a spin-off of Blackish, I believe. But I haven't watched it yet. I don't know about... You know, usually with these TV shows, you got to catch them in the first year before... Because I think what the elves do, they sit and see if anything is hot. When, you know, when people start clamoring and say, hey, man, that show is the shit, right? That's when they start, oh, we got them now. Like they... It's like a hook. They put some bait on a fishing pole, throw it out there, and if something nags really hard, then the next season, that's when they start writing all their social commentary and their programming and everything else. Yeah, they wait until they get a bite. Because if you watch the first season of Blackish, and then you start seeing the second, then watch the second, and I think 3 seasons. I think this is the 4th, but you go watch the second and third, it's a totally different. You can see how they start to insert today's social commentary inside the show. Rick and Morty, Knight Rider, yes. Remake $1 Million Extreme World Peace. Someone should... I don't know. What's Sam Hyde? We need Sam Hyde, man. We need Sam Hyde back, please. Let me share this. I forgot to share it out. Hey, people, if you're going to share it out to Twitter, Facebook, I greatly appreciate it. I guess I'll be on for a little bit. Oh, the 5th episode. I have to watch that. I haven't watched that Punisher. Yeah, Blackish used to be good, man, but it's become a little bit too much, man. Katrina, sorry. Are they bashing SJWs on seems to be talking in praise SJWs and not bashing like it would, like that one episode want us to believe. Or maybe they go back and forth. And you know what, to be honest, I haven't seen all the Boondocks. I might have seen like the first season. Like I stopped like for real, I had stopped messing with TV like that, man. Like I would watch bootleg shows, but other than like sports, I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't watch that stuff for that. Doctor Who. Yeah, the only Doctor Who I remember watching was the was the guy with the fro. That's the only one. That's the back in the day Doctor Who. What's his name? X-Files. Did y'all watch the X-Files? I used to date this girl. She was all into the X-Files. She loved this stuff. Loved it. And weren't there some episodes that the X-Files they put out there and then they had to take it off because it showed too much? Starsky and Hutch. Yeah. There was, yeah. Didn't they have a remake of that? What's going on, Lola? How you doing? Black Lightning is his daughter is a lesbian. She had a scene with a girl. Man, I turned it. I'm done with Black Lightning. Oh man. You know, if I don't even know. I never seen that Dear White People film or the TV show. Um, I've been hearing the TV show wasn't as bad, and she ended up being with the white guy in the TV show. I think anyway. She got colonized, but black sails. Yeah, I did watch the Luke Cage series. I like that. I thought that was pretty good. I heard people say that the acting wasn't that great, but I thought it was pretty good. As far as those Netflix Marvel shows, I guess you go Daredevil, then Luke Cage. I like Luke Cage. I didn't watch the other girl. I didn't watch her, and I watched Power Fist. What's his name? Power Man and Iron Fist? Iron Fist. I did watch the season of that. It wasn't. It was. It had. It was. I definitely like Luke Cage. But I think the first arc in Luke Cage was good when he was fighting. What was the guy's name? He was fighting that dude. That was pretty good storyline. But then the dude died. The girl, the lady, his aunt killed him, and it kind of went slow from there. The longest running black network TV show. It's got to be Blackish, ain't it? The Fall Guy, yeah. Sanford and Son. Yeah, I remember Sanford and Son. If no lie, my mom, Lamont, his real name that's my real name. Lamont, Demond. My mom named me after she thought it was a good name. She said it was French. Demond. Like, whatever. Oh yeah, Cosby. The Bionic Man. Jake and the Vegan. Yeah, Sanford and Son was great. Yeah, I liked Sanford and Son. That was y'all take me way back. No, man. Rapper 1000, man. That was only like I don't think that was a woman that said to boycott Black Panther. I think that was a sweet tea Twitter black guy that did it because he was just trying to start trouble. Edith got raped. Gilligan's Island, yeah. I remember that. Fat Albert. Yeah. What comic book is Black Lightning from though? Is that from like DC or Marvel or anything like that? Old school Twilight Zone episodes. I used to watch, what was it, Perry Mason? I used to watch those. I always want to be a lawyer because of Perry Mason. You're only as old as you think you are, as you feel. But yeah, I used to watch Perry Mason. That was good. I used to always use Black Lightning's DC Comics. Yeah, I was a big comic head, so I didn't like I said, I was probably reading a lot more than TV. Like I get used to a lot of comic books. Yeah, I'm telling you, Perry Mason, they used to replay the shit. It was in black and white. All the other shows was in color. They used to replay Perry Mason shows in black and white. I don't know why. Perry Mason. Damn, the Perry Mason theme song. I'd have to listen to that. Yeah, TV is so garbage, man. In today's time, you get a little bit better choice. You can always choose what you want to watch and stuff like that. But man, it's hard choosing stuff, man. It's just lucky you have like other stuff like YouTube and everything else, the internet. Old fish-eyed fool. I'm crying. Yeah, but I can't the last TV show, great TV show was The Wire, I guess, man. That was some good TV. And and the thing about The Wire is like some of the stuff has come to fruition. Remember Amsterdam? They made Amsterdam. Now they're actually building places you can get high at. You know what I mean? Forget Amsterdam. Forget going in vacants. They're gonna build you. They're building nice multi-million-dollar buildings, and people go there and shoot their dope up. Crazy. Oh, The Shield. I remember people talking about that. I didn't watch it, but I think I watched a couple episodes, but I'd have to look at that. Yeah, I didn't make it through all the Sopranos seasons, man. I made it like through 2 or 3. I just couldn't deal, man. Charmed. I don't know what Deadwood. What was Deadwood about? NYPD Blue. A remake of Golden Girls with black women. That might work. That might work. That might work. You might want to hit somebody up in Hollywood for that one, and for somebody come and steal that idea from you. Okay. Deadwood, South Dakota. I've never been into the Dakotas. I remember I was in the when I first got done when everybody we got done our security force school in the Air Force. Everybody was shook of going to North Dakota, man. I didn't want to go there either. You guard them nukes. I went to Germany, but people were going. Some people didn't want to leave the state, so they swapped. I think a guy swapped. Germany because he didn't want to go overseas, so he could stay in. Because you were allowed to swap what order you were getting. This guy swapped Germany so he could stay in the States and go to North Dakota. I'm like, you kiss my ass, man. I'm like, nah, man. Nah, Giovanni, they don't want to black. The Blavity Blacks don't want to boycott Black Panther. That was like a troll. Oh, you're in North Dakota. What's up, Brian? It's not that North Dakota was bad. It's like they had to, like, I guess when they were, because my job, like the people that were going to North Dakota had to guard the nukes out there. And I think it was like a crazy rotation, like 30 days on or 30 off or something. It was something wild. I'm like, man, hell no. Or week on, week off or something like that. You'd be inside a goddamn nuke silo. I'm like, holy shit. It was a security specialist, Red Pill. So nobody wanted to go to North Dakota. Thank you, Man of Real. I greatly appreciate it. Minus 52 degrees outside. You work outside all winter. Man, it must be cold. But I do want to go out to places, man. I want to go out to the Midwest. Some way, somehow. You know, I think they're going to like Panther. Because them comic, I mean, there's no way this Black Panther can flop. Because it has all the backings of this comic book movie industry. And really, and it has all Black American, the blacks are going to go see it. So it's going to do numbers. I don't think it's going to do, I don't know what was the highest one for the Avengers? I don't think it's New Avengers, but it'll probably do, what did Winter Soldier do? It might do something like that. Yeah, man, it's too, you know what I mean? It's too big to flop. It's going to do crazy numbers. Yeah, people going to go. Yeah, definitely it's going to do Captain America numbers. Now, whether it's going to be good as film as Winter Soldier, I thought Winter Soldier was the best comic book film I've seen out of all these. I don't know. It's probably one of the best all time. I can't think of anything else. But Winter Soldier was great. Yeah, man. You know what? That Coyote 9. That video, it took a while for them to monetize that. I don't know why. I guess they see me with bananas. They demonetized it. Like, I mean, are you serious, man? YouTube is such a joke with the demonetization, man. Who are the producers of the Black Panther? I don't know. Yes, it depends who the villain is. Who killed Whitney Houston? I think she killed herself. The dope did. You thought the first Captain America was better than Winter Soldier? I don't know, man. It was probably a better story. I think they're both good. I like both Captain Americans. Miramar. I hope you weren't, didn't have to be out there too long, 50 cal, man. God damn. I hope it wasn't hot out. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy. Both of those films were pretty good. I like both of those. Even though I never read those comics. I thought it was kind of weird. But I never read the Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, I want DC. If DC does a Legion of Superheroes movie, I'm all in. Like, Legion of Superheroes was my favorite. I'm kind of mad because they made it because the Legion of Superheroes, I know they were supposed to be starting as teens, but it was kind of an adult type film book. But of all these reboots, they just never, it stinks. Yeah. Yeah, they did play it out, man. Because Marvel got to get that money, man. Once Hollywood sees something that works, man, they're gonna run it to death. You know what I mean? They probably got like they got the Infinity Gauntlet. They still got to do, but they probably got another Justice League movie, another Batman movie. And probably another X-Men reboot. You know what I mean? They might try to reboot the Fantastic Four. It's going to go out of style eventually. People are going to get tired of it. But it's got a little bit more run in it. But I can see why people say it's played out. And they messed my man Thor up. After Legion of Superheroes, Thor was my favorite comic book. They're probably even. And they just butchered Thor. I'm sorry. Like, the last one was kind of okay. And I kind of liked the first one. The second one was this, there was 3? How many Thor movies were there? I thought there was 3. I can't remember. Thanks, King, man. I appreciate it, man. What's going on with you, man? Yeah, Ragnarok. I mean... It didn't go like how the book went, but it was alright. Yeah, DC definitely got greedy and they rushed everything. Thanks, Lance. We'll try to stay in my lane. Lawn darts. I remember used to play lawn darts back in the day. Really? They built an amusement park in Shanghai? Yeah, you know what? As much as China is investing in buying up stuff in America, a lot of American companies are going over there and opening up, medical. I know a lot of medical industries going over there. What I mean? It's the same. It goes back and forth. This global economy is coming, man. Sooner or later, I guess. Yeah, Justice League, man. I don't know, man. You gotta... I hate they only did it with the 4. They could have had a couple more people. Who else could they have had? I'd have to look at it. I would like Firestorm should have been in that joint. Yeah, we do got to fight as long as possible, man. You're certainly right about that. Yeah, you know what? I got to see it. Because I saw like a cam of Justice League. I want to see it when the Blu-ray comes out. I'm going to see it again. How is the Black Panther alt-right? Because he is an ethno-nationalist, King. Wakanda has a wall. That's why Black Panther's alt-right. Do you think Osama bin Laden is dead? Yes. He was probably dead before 9/11, if we're being honest. But yeah, man. Black Panther's alt-right. Rerun from What's Happening. Yeah. Oh, no problem, Trev Mill, man. Of renal failure. No, Coyote, I have not seen that. But I predicted that. I have to look that tweet up. Because I was saying, man, watch that when Black Panther drops. People are going to try to get a book a flight to Wakanda. I said that. Is the moon landing a hoax? I think one of them definitely was. Putting warheads on foreheads. No, the elves did it, John T. The Wakanda spring break. Yeah, man, I'm telling these people crazy, man. These people are absolutely nuts, man. There are probably millions of Osamas. Yeah, you might be right about that. Wakanda is African Atlantis. You know what, Paul? Fred? I was on Poll one day, right? And somebody was doing a thread on Atlantis. And I think Atlantis was supposed to be... What's that? Western African? I don't know what coast. I thought they were saying it was supposed to be off the coast of Western Africa, I think. It's off one of the... It's either one. But they're sort of saying that's where really Atlantis was from. But when the flood came, it just washed the whole city away. No, El Garno, I'm telling you, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. But if you have to think about it, you know, before the land masses broke off together, broke away from each other, you know what I mean? Africa was probably the center of the landmass. You know what I mean? If you look at a map, you can see where the land masses would fit together like a goddamn puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Eastern. Okay. Do I think burqas are sexy? What's the difference between a burqa and a hijab? I don't know. It depends on the person. You know, some people look good with that stuff on. I'm not gonna lie to you. No, I don't know, man. But I've definitely read a thread on Poll about. They said Atlantis was off the coast of Africa. I'm definitely doing a Black Panther review. I definitely am. My daughter's My daughter's up. I gotta go check on her. But thanks everybody for checking in. Hey, please subscribe to my my YouTube channel. Please share my videos. Please, if you can donate, Patreon, PayPal, everything, I greatly appreciate it. I only got one stream in this week. I was kind of busy with work, but I'm gonna do some more videos. The memo's dropping tomorrow, so be ready for the memo videos. And I gotta talk about, you know, they raised a Black Lives Matter flag at a high school. I gotta talk about that, so look out for that video. But anyway, I gotta get out of here. Thank you everybody for listening, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.